Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another Plan With Me video for the week of February 17th through the 23rd. This week I'm using a kit from a new to me shop called Harriet Wright Designs, but this was purchased a few years ago, so it's in an older kit format. That being said, I cannot get over the quality of the paper. It has such a smooth, buttery matte finish that makes it super easy to write on. I hope it's not something that's changed over the last few years because I really want to go back now and purchase so many more kits. But we're going to go ahead and get started by placing down the bottom washi first. This week I'm only whiting out the lines in between the boxes since the paper's pretty thick and the lines won't show through. I'm actually trying out a different format for this video and doing a lot of writing off screen and then placing the stickers down. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet, so you'll have to let me know down in the comments. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing well and staying healthy. I know the world is in a very painful state right now for a multitude of reasons. It's important to stay informed, stay educated, and above all else, listen with an open heart. Times are very hard right now, and I hope you guys are also making the time to heal your soul. Whether that be through watching videos or listening to music, whatever helps your mental state, it's important to take that moment each day to heal. We are in for a long fight and we need to be strong. Getting back to the video, I ended up whiting out the hexagon and placing down a full box with a quote that says snuggle time. I think I was sick, or I was sick the week before. So if this kit felt appropriate to use, even though you probably shouldn't snuggle with me if I'm being sick, you know? But I then use a exercise header from the kit along with a habit tracker. I try to do at least 10K steps daily, which honestly is not something I have done ever since quarantine started, unfortunately. But anyway, then I use a glitter washi strip from the kit, and under that I use a Monday through Sunday box. I then use a highlight of my day sticker from See Amy Draws and place it over the glitter header. I always see Mandy from Mandy Dreams use these in her Plan With Me videos, so I finally got around to picking them up. You'll actually see these sheets and a few others in a little planner haul that I'm filming later this month. But anyway, I use another glitter header, and I really didn't have anything else to put down this day, so I decided to use some deco from the kit. I white out some of the lines and place the sticker that looks like a stack of books, and then I tried to sprinkle in some of the little glitter circles. I don't think I did a very good job, but I think it's just because I don't use deco often, so I felt kind of awkward. Actually, it's becoming really awkward for me to find things to fill up my sidebar with since I started working from home. I just don't have a lot of habits to track, and even like the highlights of my day, there's not much going on each day, so I'm gonna have to get really creative for my future Plan With Me videos in terms of what I'll be putting on the side, because not a lot of kits even come with deco these days. So I'm not sure, but if you have any suggestions, please feel free to help me out with this, because I'm pretty much stumped when it comes to the sidebar and putting down anything that doesn't involve tracking or highlights of my day, even like appointments. Because even my blog posts, I tend to track those during each day as opposed to just writing them down all in the sidebar, if that makes sense. But now I'm moving on to placing the today headers and the date covers that came in the kit. There weren't any date dots in the kit, and I couldn't find some in my stash that had all the exact dates, so I just decided to write in the dates myself. I didn't think it was a big deal. On Monday, I had the day off work, so I used a quarter box from the kit with a checkmark sticker from Coffee Monsters Co. I then placed down a to-do header and a checklist. Since I had the day off, I tried to make the most of it, so I had a lot of things to accomplish. So underneath that, I used a half box with a So Productive script sticker from Stick With Me Shop and a recording munchkin from Once More With Love to mark that I recorded an unboxing video. I then moved down to the bottom and placed down my full box and used a little things to mark a skincare session. But I didn't want the emoji to be right underneath the munchkin, so I rewrote it on another sticker and placed it facing the opposite direction. The skincare munchkin, or not munchkin, emoji is also from Coffee Monsters Co. For Tuesday, I started by using my favorite blog sticker from You and Me Stickers. I then used a Instagram icon from Planner Kate and write the posts I needed to do that day. For some reason, I didn't like my handwriting on the planner. I think it's because I felt like it was really crooked. I don't know, but I end up whiting it out and instead I write it on a little thing and just use the same Instagram icon over it. I then placed down my full box for the day. I don't know why I was having such a hard time with that Instagram label. Looking like off or crooked, I wasn't sure what was going on. But once again, I decided to peel it off and write it all over. Thankfully, third time was the charm and I didn't have to do it again. Underneath the full box, I used a to-do header, and placed down another full box checklist. I had a dentist appointment that afternoon, so I used a quarter box from the kit and a tooth icon. I believe this also came from the kit, but I'm not entirely sure. I then finished off the day with a dinner little things to mark that I had some Panera soup. It's kind of become a tradition to pick up Panera soup whenever I finish a dentist appointment. It's like a special treat. And my favorite is the broccoli and cheddar soup, by the way. Moving on to Wednesday, I start off by placing my full box followed by my to-do header and a full box checklist. I then move down all the way to the bottom and place down a bath time sticker from Sweet Bean Plans. I really didn't end up doing too much this day. I'm not even sure why. It's the middle of the week, so I'm guessing I just felt lazy from being so productive like the past 2 days before. So I ended up using a half box with a unicorn watching videos from Caress Press to mark that I just basically binge watched YouTube all night. On to the second half of the week. I start off on Thursday by using a But First Coffee script sticker and a coffee cup from Samantha May Sticks. I then place down a full box and under that a to-do header, followed by a quarter box to mark some nail photos that I had to edit. I also layered over a cute nail polish bottle from Fox and Pip. After that, I use a strip of washi from the kit and also a laptop sticker to mark that I had to type up some blog posts. I didn't have too much to do that evening, so I ended up wanting to take up some room by placing down a page flag and a paper clip. The paper clip was from a random freebie sheet, so I'm not sure on the shop. I had to transfer some money for like the next day to buy the BTS albums, so I marked that down on a little things label, and I also marked down that I tried on clothes all night for some reason. I start off Friday at the bottom and place down a full box before moving back up to the top. I think I did this because I wanted to make sure I had enough space to mark everything. Friday was the release of BTS's new album, Map of the Soul 7, so I marked that on a half box and used music notes from See Amy Draws. Then I used heart eyes emoji to mark the release of the new music video for the album called On. I then used a washi strip and a shopping girl from the kit and placed down a quarter box under that to mark that I purchased all 4 versions of the album that day. And it sounds even crazier when I tell you I also pre-ordered all 4 versions of the album, so I have 2 copies of each album. I'm nuts. I then really couldn't remember doing much else, so I used a sticker from a Happy Planner sticker book that says "A Happy Life" because I was definitely very happy that day. Onto the weekend, I start off by placing down my weekend banner at the top. On Saturday, I placed down my full box, and then I used a cart icon that came in the kit to mark hanging out with my friend Adam. The crazy thing is, this was the last time we got to hang out since quarantine started. We headed to Costco, and it was my first time ever going, so I wanted to mark that down with the label from Planner Kate and a star that I believe came in the kit. I then used a to buy list from Stick With Me Shop to write down the things I needed to buy. After that, I used a movie marquee from the kit to mark that we watched The Boy 2 at Cinemark near us. The sticker was a little big, so I had to move it all the way down to the bottom, touching the bottom washi, but that's okay because everything ended up fitting nicely. Sunday, I woke up feeling extremely sick. This was my second relapse from the cold or the flu I was having. I don't think it was COVID, but I never really got tested, but I did self-quarantine. This was actually the first time I had a fever in years, and it was awful. Anyway, I used a unicorn on a half box to mark that I was feeling sick, and then I used a strip of washi and deco from the kit to take up some space since I obviously didn't do much that day. I marked picking up meds from Walgreens on a little things label, and then I placed down my full box. This was also the day my mom had her second episode with Bell's palsy, and she ended up going to the ER that night. She was in risk of having a stroke, and she actually stayed in the hospital for like a week. I feel like that was a really crappy way to end the week, but thankfully both my mom and me are doing much better at this point, especially her because her situation with the Bell's palsy has been really insane. Like, she's had it twice in the span of 6 months. So thankfully she's much better at this point. But yeah, I really like how this spread turned out. This kit is so perfect and beautiful. And like I mentioned before, the paper quality is amazing. And I definitely need to pick up some more kits from this shop. Like, I'm actually opening up a tab right now and filling up a cart. But yeah, that's all I have for you this week. I hope you enjoyed this video with me. Don't forget to thumbs up this video because it helps me out a lot. And subscribe for more weekly videos. Catch you guys next time. Bye!